Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now, this channel that I'm going to be talking about is called 51 Drones. The dude is immensely smart about drones, flying drones, the best drones to get, the legality of flying a drone. And I know that there's some people out there, like what he just said right here in this part. So if you want to go watch this video, you could just watch it to this part. It's like a minute. It's in from the start of the video. It's in like a minute and a half. But you are not allowed to shoot down a drone, even if it is over your property, and it's against Federal Aviation Administration (FAA). If you shoot down a drone, you just committed a federal crime. I know a lot of people are like, but it violated my airspace. Well, this is all talking about the airspace over your property, which you don't own. Period. Period. I know a lot of people is like, well, it's my airspace and they're spying on me. People, you got to realize that this is how society is becoming. Cameras everywhere. You being tracked all the time. Your data being sold. I know, yes, it sucks. But if you don't go around breaking the law all the time, and no, don't leave a comment, call me a bootlicker. I just prefer to sleep in my own bed, not in a jail cell. I've been on the other side. Thought I knew everything. And no, I didn't know anything. But it says right here, let me see if I get the...
Is an aircraft.
Let me just run this back and let him talk about exactly this part.
And they should be dealt with appropriately. But federal law states that an unmanned aircraft, a drone, whether they are breaking the law or not, is an aircraft. And if you disable an aircraft as a civilian, whether it be with a weapon, a rock, fishing line, your shoe, or anything at all, it's a federal crime, you guys. It's very clearly stated by the FAA. Now, I'm not arguing the right and wrong of it. Again, I am stating the law that exists for your knowledge and making you aware of the consequences. And if you feel threatened or harassed.
See? It's a federal crime. So you might want to think twice about grabbing your pew and shooting a drone down, or being a Karen and throwing a rock at a drone because you don't like the drone flying over you. That you are committing a federal crime. And for those of you that don't know, most drones have 4K camera on them. And if you're being antagonistic of the drone, I guarantee the drone operator has the camera pointed straight at you. And for the little tidbit of information, most smart drone operators, that footage is transferred from the camera to their phone. So even if you take the camera down and you go hide the camera, or you take a big old 12 gauge Mossberg and blow it into a million pieces, the footage is already saved. And you're going to go to jail over it. At least you're going to have to pay a humongous fine and replace the drone. So don't be an idiot and go out here trying to knock down a drone because you feel it violates my right to privacy. People, you need to look up right to privacy. You have right to privacy in your own home with the curtains closed. That's about it. Once you step out your front door into public, you have no right to privacy. Several states have it to where if I'm in that state, I can film you for no reason whatsoever. I can walk around and follow you with a camera. Most major cities have cameras all over the city. Every major store has cameras in it. Every time you get on social media, you're being tracked. Every time you use the GPS on your phone, you're being tracked. Most new cars, you're being tracked. So, there is no way around this, everybody, unless you want to be a hermit living in the middle of the woods and not communicating with anybody. But then, just remember this. They found the Unabomber living in a cabin in the middle of the woods. Now, I'm not saying I agree with this. I'm just merely stating these are the rules. And if you want to violate the rules, then you better not drop the soap. And on that note, have a great day.